Do you want to learn how to turn a silhouette into a strong, beautiful woman? Well, in today's video, I'm going to teach you how. Welcome to Creations by Tammy, where we design, Cricut, beginner tutorials, advanced tutorials, and so much more. So grab a cup of coffee, sit on your computer, work with me, and I get right to it in the video. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I try and answer everybody as quick as possible. So if you learn anything in the video, like always, make sure you subscribe, as I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. And give it a like, and here we go.
Okay, so to get started, what we're going to do is you'll bring in your silhouette. You just have to find a silhouette that you want. Type out your words. Now, you want to have some smaller words, some larger words, some in between, because each part has different sizes, so you want to make sure you have words that will kind of fit in all your spots. You can repeat words. It's really however you want it to look in the end. So let me just type out a couple more words. And then we'll get everything put into place. Now you're going to look at all your words and you're going to decide where do you position them. So let's take a small word, and I'm going to put it up in this spot because it is a small spot. I'm going to go to curve. I'm going to curve the word. Make it a little smaller. Make sure that you don't ungroup any of your letters or anything, because you're going to have to, if you have to curve them, you won't be able to curve once you ungroup. Curving only works when you first create your words. So position that there. Then you want to decide your larger words. And just start positioning them exactly how you want them. And then you kind of fill in the spots as you go. Like I said, you're going to also, and just make sure, I mean, I'm doing it so I don't have to have you guys here watching the whole day and it doesn't take forever. But you're going to change your fonts, make it however you want it to be. So I changed some of them, but like I said, it was more for the fact that you would be here all night if I did this entire thing. So this one we'll curve and put up top. And kind of position it, make it a little smaller. And just play with the words to get them exactly how you want to line up everything. And then you could always come back and kind of fix things as you go. So now this one we'll make smaller and make herring a little bit smaller here. So I want to put a word on the side, so I'm going to rotate it. And then unlock it. Nope, I'm not going to unlock it yet. I'm going to curve it a little bit down. Now I'm just going to rotate it a little bit. Like I said, you just kind of have to play with it. Now I'll unlock it. Alright, let's maybe put talented over here. And this. Turn talented. Going to unlock it. It's easier to make it longer when I can. Rotate it. Put it here. turn it a little bit. Alright, so now let's fill in some of the gaps here. Move this back down. Make it smaller. And you could add as many words as little words. So now the neck part has a smaller part. So put that smaller. So it's really just kind of playing with everything. Make this one small. I'm going to rotate it. I'm going to have it fit in here. Rotate more. Give it a little bit of a curve. Now, once you have, as a tip, once you have all your words typed out, make sure you save it. You don't want all of a sudden for Design Space to decide that it wants to shut down, and now you just lost everything that you just typed out. So, especially when you're typing a lot of words, it's just much smarter. I've done it several times where I typed everything out. All of a sudden, Design Space decided to restart on me, and I lost everything. So just make sure you take that into consideration and save it before you get too far into anything. All right, so you just keep playing with your words, and let's see, rotate that a little bit. All right, so I think I put enough on here where you kind of get the point of exactly how to get everything in. So what I'm going to do is show you how, now that everything is on here, the trick. Let me just curve this one. And the easiest way to do this, because in order to slice everything out, it has to be welded. So once you decide exactly where everything is, you're now going to take your silhouette and you're going to move it. You're now going to go around everything, and we're going to attach. We're going to duplicate. So if there's any errors, you have a duplication. I'm going to duplicate my silhouette. This to this. I'm going to group this. And this is, oh shoot, if I need to go back, I have my spare. Alright, so I hide that. Now I'm going to bring these. So now once I have everything, I attached it, and now we're going to weld. So now this makes it one solid piece. So now we have our two solid pieces. Now you're going to reposition this exactly where you want it. Okay, so now that it's on there, in the spot, you're going to select both items. So you're going to hold down your shift key on the woman, and then the nose is a little separate, so I'm clicking on the nose, and now you can see my slice key. And then once it's sliced out, you remove the top layer. Just wait for it to come back. It's sliced out a lot, so it does take a little bit when you're slicing out a lot. And hopefully my computer doesn't, there we go. Okay. So now I'm going to move it. Move the second layer. You don't need that. Okay, so I'm going to change this to black. So now you can print this right now as vinyl printable vinyl, HTV, or you can change it to standard cut and use it as sublimation, shirts, pretty much for anything that you want to do. So hopefully you learned something. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, get much more tips, tricks, designing secrets, and so much more. Look forward to seeing you in the next one.